Nina and I, we run into John's father everywhere we go.
Really?
Yes. We see him in his car. We run into him at Target. We run into him at the supermarket. Everywhere.
Why do you run into him so much?
We don't know, but it happens once a weekend.
Really?
We cross paths with Nick all the time. And
that's bizarre because
on that door.
I don't think I've ever seen you out and about somewhere. Like
Ever?
when we haven't been planning to go.
we haven't run into him while we've been out.
No, yeah. Well, no, we haven't run into each other when we've been out.
No, we have.
We have?
Like maybe 3 times in the entirety of our
in like
friendship,
15 years.
Yeah. But
I've run into my father going out too. not
Out
super
constantly? I've never not been at your house and he hasn't been there. I mean,
He does go out, but it doesn't seem
keep
like.
running into him every time I come to your house.
Does he always say hi? He says sees you. He says he saw the baby. And,
Yep. Well, so
do you think like begrudgingly under his breath, he's like, "Fucking Frankie again"?
I'll admit I am slightly not because I don't want to say hi, but because it's like. Well, so I'll give you an example. We were at Lee's, and Lee's carries really good deli mac and cheese. And so a large part of the point we went was to get me some for dinner. Well, Nick and I are
taking the last scoop.
No, it's worse. It's worse. As we're walking in, he's starting his shop too. So our shopping routes are about to be synchronous.
Wouldn't you just go to the opposite end?
Well, I wanted to make sure I could. They were going to take it away soon, so I wanted to make sure I got it. And he walks over. The first time he sees me, it's me loading up a big box of mac and cheese, and I'm at his house a lot shooting a show about mac and cheese.
He actually mentioned this to me.
I know. I had to assume that
he mentioned because my father very rarely will mention like something like that. But he did bring it up. Like he saw you at Lee's buying macaroni and cheese, and he thought you would be sick of it by now.
Yeah, he's like mac and cheese. I should have known. And I'm like, oh man, And then that thing, and then by that point, I don't know. Yeah, we never got out of step. You ever try really hard? There's somebody you've run into. Maybe you've said hi. Maybe you haven't. It's worse if you haven't because then you have to like keep up the lie.
Keep snubbing them.
Yeah. At least that first time you say hello.
Yeah, you're about to turn down the aisle, you lock eyes, and you just bolt away.
I've been in that situation, and it makes people think, oh, they must think I'm following them because we keep running into each other like continuously. Like I've had it happen like from store to store. Like I'll start at Target and then go to like Home Depot, and I'll see them again. It'll just be like. Oh.
I've got this guy that he's on the bus every day, and he's big and tall, and he's like. He annoys me physically.
Yeah.
Like I find him like he's always like stretching and he's like
he's the human equivalent of MASH.
Yeah. Suicide is painless. But he always wants to chat about something. And I really, really don't want to. And lately, like I've been hitting the terminal bathroom in Fall River before I go home. So I'll get off the bus, I'll go take a quick pee. And I'll go home.
15 minutes away, and you've got to do it.
Well,
public restroom.
If for a pee, it's fine.
It's a quick pee.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd be hyper focused on getting home. That extra trip into the stalls.
Well, in his case, there's this one time in particular where I was like, I got to send him a strong signal that I don't want to talk.
A big old queef.
I got a queef right in this dude's eyes.
Right in his eyes. Do a standing leap and queef.
Send a strong signal.
Yeah, that's a pretty clear signal. Hey, just stand right there, okay?
Well, in the Fall River bathroom, and all the men will understand this. There's only 2 urinals. One of them's the baby one, and one of them's the grown-ups one. And I always find myself in a situation where only the baby one frees, and I'm like, fuck it, I'll use it because I'm short enough. I don't know. Like I'm sure there's such a thing as being too tall for the baby one, but I go
No,
for
the piss is going down.
And I've learned, by the way, by talking around that women don't know about the baby and the adult urinal. By baby, I mean just.
I mean, it makes sense. Any kid under the age of 10 needs to pee.
Right.
You're not going to be able to go on your tippy toes or shoot upwards.
I was in a movie theater bathroom recently, and there was the same thing was happening, and there was a queue, and the person in front of me was a kid, and the adult one freed up, and I kind of looked at him like, "Do you want to try it?" And he decided not to, and I had to cut him.
Have you ever been into like the UMass Dartmouth bathrooms where they have like a trough against the wall?
Oh yeah,
It literally is just a big metal.
I don't get that.
Neither do I.
Yeah.
That's a very European thing. Lots of European places.
very
have
uncomfortable.
That's no place for homosexual men.
That. No. Well, sure, but no.
Do you guys both use the stalls?
Yes.
100%.
It's such a.
I won't be caught dead at a urinal.
I mean, I guess I'm just basing this off of you.
No,
but is this a gay guy thing?
I would use a urinal if there was a divider. I'm not comfortable. I pee shy. I feel myself closing my eyes, trying to let it flow.
Back on topic. This big tall dude. I'm using the baby one, and he saddles up to the big tall one. And he's like, and he's like, so a lot of traffic today, huh? And I
Trying to take a shit here, buddy.
Yeah, I actually I didn't turn to him. I had headphones in and I was peeing, and he wants to chat. And I went, I don't know, like that. I just sent that was my queef.
That was your facial queef.
And since then, he's tried a couple of times, but I've been really...
You have to shoot it down.
Really dodging him. Yeah. It's bad stuff. But so I keep running into Nick, and I was embarrassed to be involved with mac and cheese at the time.
It's funny.